Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Job was telling his friends to fuck off, and I'm good, and, just whatever, man. Leave me alone.
I don't think he was quite saying all that.
No?
I think he was more like, what do you mean I brought this on myself?
Right,
What?
right. Fuck off and leave me alone, man. Get off me.
Okay. Sure.
Anyway, he was opining, going on and on about how he didn't do things.
But it was really
Or how
hard
he's, not...
He was reproaching his friends according to the headline. But
Right.
It was really hard to get all that.
Yeah, no, it was difficult to follow, for sure.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was Job chapter 6.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be reading...
Job chapter 7.
Job chapter 7? All right, let's go do this.
Okay, Job chapter 7.
Okay.
Do not mortals have hard service on earth?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Especially your servants.
Yes.
They have hard service. But then they all died because, God didn't defend you to Satan good enough.
Right.
So, yeah.
Are not their days like those of hired laborers?
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess everybody works for somebody, right? They are like hired laborers, I suppose.
Everybody got to pay the electric bill? Question mark?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Like a slave longing for the evening shadows.
Because that's when your owner lets you stop working, I guess.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's great.
You know what else they might be longing for?
To not be a slave.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
That'd be my wish.
That's more their overarching theme.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or a hired laborer waiting to be paid. So like a slave longing for evening shadows, or a hired laborer waiting to be paid.
All these people that are doing hard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I have been allotted months of futility, and nights of misery may have been assigned to me.
Okay.
Why?
Well, we don't know how long
His friends sat with him for a week. And then they started talking.
Right, but how long did it take to kill all of his livestock and slaves? And,
well, okay, listen to this. While the one guy was telling him, oh, shit.
Oh, that's right. They all showed up at the same fucking time.
While the one was telling him, the next one arrived and was like, ooh, sorry for ya, but I've got even worse news.
Maybe with all these long-winded little, diatribes are going on.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a weak percentage or some shit?
Possibly.
Because he's saying for months this has been happening.
Maybe this is like one epic, just like conversation that's just really slow talking.
Okay, well, that's not what I was led to believe. I'm just telling you that I was led to believe that all this shit went down on the same day, or at least it was all reported to him on the same day.
Right.
Which makes it seem like it was all at once.
But what was the time frame between all those guys telling him that shit and then when he got the boils?
It was the very next day.
Are we sure of that? Did it say the next?
No, I don't know.
Right? So
you know what? Okay. Yeah, because Satan was walking the earth again.
Right. Yeah, and God called him back for another conference or whatever, right?
Yeah. You're right. Okay. All right. So it wasn't the people talking that made it be months long. It was the time between each horrible...
Must be, yeah.
Okay. Trouble. Between troubles.
All that trouble.
Yeah. So he's been allotted months of futility and nights of misery.
Okay.
When I lie down, I think, how long before I get up? The night drags on and I toss and turn till dawn.
Okay.
He's sad. He's bad. He's not even got enough energy to be mad. My body is clothed with worms and scabs.
Man, you should probably get those worms and scabs off you.
I mean, I get the scabs because you a leper.
Right, yeah. But worms? Why do you got worms on you, man?
That sounds worse
gross.
than... I don't think you're supposed to have worms.
They make, bathe or something,
Okay, I know that they have leeches to draw out disease.
He's probably low class. Yes. Sorry, that was a reference to the Patreon episode where we discussed low classness.
We decided that we are better judges of who is low class
than the video that said that they knew.
Yeah. But I do think that if you have worms on you,
that's a step too far.
You
maybe
might not be low class, but you definitely are walking that line and should get your shit checked.
Yeah, get the worms off, man.
Yeah. Okay, so he says, I got worms and scabs. My skin is broken and festering. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and they come to an end without hope. How fast is a weaver's shuttle?
I don't know. I mean, those are like the people that are like, weaving, right? Yeah. So,
yes, they are weaving.
I would imagine back then, because there's no like garment machines or anything.
Machines.
You
could just say there were no machines.
Yeah, there was no machines. Right, yeah. So they're probably pretty good. They're probably fast, That's probably pretty quick.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
I'm watching your fingers move.
I'm trying to imagine how quick, your fingers could move.
You looked like you were just trying to count on your fingers, though, over and over again. Remember, oh God. Oh, shit. He's talking to God.
Okay.
He's talking to God now. Remember, oh God, that my life is but a breath. My eyes will never see happiness again.
Wow,
He's telling God, I'm miserable, you son of a bitch.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
The eye that now sees me will see me no longer. You will look for me, but I will be no more.
He's gonna commit suicide? Maybe? Is that what he's talking about here? Or is he just not finding the favor of God?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
As a cloud vanishes and is gone, so one who goes down to the grave does not return. Unless they're zombies, starring in The Last of Us, which is an excellent show that everyone should watch.
Yes.
Yeah. He will never come to his house again. His place will know him no more.
This sounds awfully morbid.
It does. It sounds like I'm dying. And
right.
But I can't tell how he feels about it.
Yeah. No, I am. Yeah. We'll have to wait till the long-windedness gets done here.
Right.
Before we decide, I guess.
Therefore, I will not keep silent. I will speak out in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Okay. He's not quite still cursing God, but...
No, but he's complaining again.
Yeah.
Or still.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. He's letting God have it a little bit.
Yeah. He's letting... Yeah. Something have it.
Mm-hmm. Am I the sea or the monster of the deep that you put me under guard?
Okay, like Leviathan.
Right.
Yeah.
When I think my bed will comfort me and my couch will ease my complaint, even then you frighten me with dreams and terrify me with visions. I bet that's Satan doing that.
Probably, yeah.
So that I prefer strangling and death rather than this body of mine.
Wow.
I despise my life. I would not live forever. Let me alone. My days have no meaning.
This sounds kind of like an affront to God.
Yeah.
To me.
No, it does to me too.
Like you're saying, I don't want this thing you gave me anymore.
Yeah.
No thanks.
You're being mean at me. It hurts. Stop.
He's not specifically cursing God.
He's not saying stop, asshole. He's just saying stop.
Right. Yeah. So you are questioning God's decisions here.
You are telling them to lay off.
As far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm. Right. What is mankind that you make so much of them, that you give them so much attention, that you examine them every morning and test them every moment? Will you never look away from me or let me alone even for an instant? Oh, he's like, put your eye on somebody else. Stop looking at me. Stop.
Is he starting to suspect that he's getting fucked with?
I think he is. He's like, the fuck is going on here?
Right.
I know I'm an upright man. I know I don't deserve this shit.
I don't think this is a fair gauge of somebody who's like staying true to God, in my opinion, because if you think that you're getting fucked with by a God that's all powerful, why would, are you really going to bash that God? Are you going to curse that God?
It taints the results of your survey.
Right. Because what might happen if you did would be more bad, worse shit.
Right.
You know?
See, before he realized he was a control group, now he's aware.
Right.
So now he has spoiled the experiment.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And again,
that's just science.
Right. I'm just basing this off what he's saying right now. So.
Yeah. If I have sinned, what the fuck have I done to you, you who see everything we do? Okay, I added the F-bomb for newbies that don't know. I sometimes put my own tone and spin on things.
Yes.
But I really think it was appropriate there.
Right.
Why have you made me your target, asshole? Why have I become a burden to you? Why do you not pardon my offenses and forgive my sins? For I will soon lie down in the dust. You will search for me, but I'll be no more, bitch. Bye.
He's like, I'm going to stop this suffering one way or the other, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the end.
Oh.
When I said bye, that was the end.
Gotcha.
He done.
Okay.
Job out.
Yeah. So that sounds very much like he's like, I'm not going to play this game.
Yeah. He's like, I'm about to kill myself unless you tell me, what the fuck is going on and why I shouldn't.
Right.
Because you're fucking with me.
But, it isn't suicide an affront to God, specifically?
That I couldn't tell you because the Bible hasn't been written yet.
Right. But, I do know that Christians in general.
Right. But
I don't know about Jewish.
But I think that's more a New Testament thing.
You might be right.
Maybe.
You might be right.
I know it's not one of the 10 Commandments, so.
Right.
I don't think it's been addressed up till now.
I thought maybe it was. I can't remember all the Levitical laws. So maybe it was
one
of the Levitical laws.
It might be, but it is for sure a Catholic thing more than a Christian thing.
Okay.
Catholics are real hardcore. Here's a good example. I recently watched the movie Constantine again with my 18-year-old, and that is a great fun movie. If you love Keanu like we do, you need to get up on that. But anyway, the whole beginning part of the movie, Rachel Weisz's character, her twin sister killed herself. And so she cannot be buried in the Catholic graveyard.
Right.
And so Rachel Weisz's character is I know my sister, my twin, close to my heart. She would never kill herself.
Right.
And the priest is like, that's what the police report says, though. So sorry at ya.
Yeah. She
can't be buried here because that's a mortal sin.
Right.
Right. And it means very much to them to be able to be buried on hallowed ground and on a Catholic lot that has been, blessed by all the fathers or whatever.
Sure.
So that's what I mean when I say it's a Catholic thing more than just a Christian in general thing.
Right.
Because I don't think that Christians have this whole waiting room and different shades of hell and like purgatory and all that. Like,
well, but
Christians
I do know
in general don't have all that, but Catholics do.
I do know that killing yourself in the Christian world is not looked upon favorably. Not that it ever is looked upon favorably exactly, but like even assisted suicide, that for like somebody who's like going through cancer or something like that, right?
That's because less the suicide part and more the assistance part. You're murdering them in their view. That's the problem with assisted suicide from a Christian perspective. They're upset about the murder.
That wasn't my understanding exactly when Kevorkian was doing his thing back in the 90s. It was more of a religious hang-up on suicide. And yes, the assisted aspect of it, but it was a religious hang-up is what it seemed like to me. From what I heard. And again, I'm speaking out of a little bit of ignorance here.
I was going to say,
so I'm not fully, vetted in all the information that was going on at that time. But that was my understanding, is that it felt very religiously.
What years was this?
Oh, I don't remember exactly.
Was it the 90s?
I think it was the 90s, yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure.
I would have either still been in high school or were you in high school? Do you recall?
I don't recall exactly.
So it either would have been high school or when I was just out of high school and in the Army.
Right.
And so I ran in a very different kind of crowd and life than you did at that point. So my perspective might be way different from yours living in small town Ohio.
No, definitely.
But from what I recall, and again, I could be completely wrong on this because of where I got my information at that time.
Right.
But what I recall is that the anger was more at the assistance part than in the suicide, and that they were using the suicide to bolster their argument, but their real argument was with Kevorkian himself, not the people that were committing suicide. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Right.
Be that as it may, he's talking about suicide.
Right.
And wanting to know what the fuck.
Yeah.
So this one was called Job Remonstrates with God.
Okay.
So yeah, he's given God a little bit of verbal what for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, that was Job chapter 7.
It was indeed. And I can't say that this story is holding up as good as the Book of Esther.
No, I'm not enjoying it as much, for sure.
I'm not on the edge of my seat. Like, there were some cliffhangers.
Right.
Esther had it good. This one, it's a story. I'll give you that.
It's better than much of the Bible.
It
thus
is.
Far.
It is. Yes, I will give you that. Because things are happening. Like, it's not just a report. It's an actual story.
Right, right. And I'm sure, based on what we know of the book, like, there's an actual storyline that's going to amount to something.
Right. It's just that Esther felt more like an actual story. This feels more like a parable with a point.
Sure. Yeah.
Which it is.
No, I agree.
So, I don't know.
All right. Well, that was Job chapter 7.
Yes, and we'll be back tomorrow with Job chapter 8.
Okay, we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.